Hey, hey, ooh, hey, 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 hey. Yeah, Durag Diaries. It's your boy George here, back with another episode. West Ham match review. You already know what it is. Tottenham 4, West Ham 1. Come on, man. Come on, man. They told me West Ham was the team to be worried about. The little bros. The little bros like West Ham. Allow it, man. Bubbles of despair. That's what we were telling them. They ain't blowing shit up our trumpet. But yeah, man. Welcome back to another episode of Durag Diaries. As you can tell, I'm here in full spirits. Happy. It's a London derby. It's a dirty derby. They're a team that often, far too often, they get results against us. We go 1-0 up and somehow they get a dirty 2-1 win or they nick a 1-0. But not today. Not today, sir. But before we get into everything, you already know we got to do the housekeeping. Once you check in, passengers, please, can you strap in, show me some love, give me a like on the video, subscribe on the channel, share this to your peoples, man. Whether you're a Spurs fan, Arsenal fan, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, we all showing love here in the content creation world. And yeah, man, I don't mind hearing the hate. I ain't here to deflect it. Or if you got something to say it over here in the comments. The love or the hate, whatever it is. But yes, let's get into it. It was a good game, good performance. Finally, Spurs have they gave us a game that we needed to see, especially after that Brighton performance, after the way that the Brighton game ended up. We got get back, gang. We got some answers for the last 2 weeks, because especially when you come up back off the back of an international break and you lost the last game, it's always a sour note. You always come back and it's fresh out of your mind, but it's also one of those ones where you haven't had that time to train together, to think about the loss, to really go deep into the reason of what actually happened. And as Ange said, he didn't actually get to tell the team or do analysis on this until Wednesday, Thursday of this week. So they had time to, let it seep into their heads, let it sink in. 2 weeks ago, that Brighton performance was not acceptable. But today was a lot better. It was a lot better. I did say on the terrace match reaction that we wasn't amazing, and I still don't think we was amazing. I still think there was a few signs, still defensive frailties at the back, lapses in concentration. Kudus was all over the place. Bowen, they found their chances in the first half, and we saw they opened us up. They got a goal early in the first half. Who was it who went? Jared Bowen went down the right side, very similar to how Brighton scored last week with Jorginho Rupner. And he beat Udogie in the 1v1. Udogie was so much better last season in the 1v1. He was a lot more tenacious. He was on his man. He was Udogie. That's what we called him, because he was a dogger. He was XL bully. He was on your neck. He weren't letting you go nowhere. But now he seems to be a bit more timid, a bit more shy. I don't know if it's the injuries. Maybe he doesn't want to go too heavy into the tackles. But I know Byrne was in the box, but he let him get across him. Got across his body to the byline, cross the back across the box, and it was the second time it happened in the match, actually, because it happened early on, and then Kudus hit it straight at the goalkeeper. But second time he wasn't gonna make a mistake, and it was a good finish from Kudus. Poor marking, and this time it wasn't actually the fullbacks. I know far too often we look at Porro, we look at Udogie and say that they're not marking their man, but this time it was Brennan Johnson. It was Brennan Johnson. I don't know what he was doing. He was ball watching, but the ball come across the back line. He should have been on his man. But you know what? It is what it is. They got the goal. They went 1-0 up. I wasn't worried. I had West Ham fans messaging me, texting me, look what's happening now. And that's what it is. The little brothers, they're always barking, little chihuahuas. Really early. They were all talking up, piping up. I told him, tranquilo, brother. Calm down. It's early. And that's exactly what happened. We started to find our rhythm, find our flow. Kulusevski, by the way, what a performance. What a performance. Statistically, let me get the stat up. Let me tell you guys about the stat because I've been telling him, been telling everyone on YouTube. I've been telling everyone all over the place. This is the man to take Tottenham forward. Even when Harry Kane was here, he was our most creative player. You can see it in his game. Takes on man effortlessly. Glides down the right side of the pitch. And now you've got him in the middle. He's everywhere. Every bit of good play that happens from Spurs, it comes through him. And I wasn't surprised to see Maddison taken off the pitch. He's been getting outshined by Kulusevski all season long. But let me read out the stat for you because this is very impressive for so far this season. Dejan Kulusevski versus Premier League midfielders. Most key passes, most progressive runs, most accelerations, most deep completions, most dribbles per 90, most offensive duels per 90. He's putting in the work. Kulu worksy right now. You can't stop him. Man of the match performance. And what a goal it was. We catch him in the transition. Maddison, yeah, good bit of play from him on this one. He took the ball forward, relieved the pressure off the team. There was open many options, but I said it as soon as he got the ball. Fine, Kulu gets it on the right-hand side, cuts in on his left, skips past Kilman, bottom corner it goes off the post, and then Areola weren't saving nothing. He weren't getting nowhere near that. You can't stop it when Kulusevski running. And what did he hit them with? You know that one. The LeBron James, calm down, sat. But no, man, it was good. It was good. It was a wake-up call that we needed. And then after that, the game sort of panned out how you thought it would. West Ham had to open up. They couldn't force to sit in the low, deep block anymore. And in the second half, we saw what we saw. 3 goals in 9 minutes. Good work. Oh, sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I just need to answer this call. I've got a friend that's just, West Ham fans chatting rubbish. Back to it. Yeah, man, the second half went exactly how you thought it would. West Ham, they opened up 3 goals in 9 minutes. And it was vintage Sonny. Vintage Sonny performance, you know. He was gliding down that left side of the pitch. Outside of foot play, man was doing the Trivellas. Woo! Man thought he was Quaresma. He thought he was Quaresma. Even for the for one of the other goals when he played it on the outside, found Kulusevski. Kulusevski cuts it back. Sonny hits it in, and then it goes off to Debo, off Areola, own goal. Unfortunate not to get his second, but the goal that he did score. Oh my God. Vintage. Honestly, that's the only word I can use for it because people have been saying he's finished. They said he's 32, 31. He can't do it no more. Sonny can't beat his man. What did you see? He sent man back to Nice, south of France. That ain't a quick trip, you know. He got sent 1, 2, 3, shimmy, shimmy on the left. What do they call him? Ambidextrous. You don't know. He could do it on the right. He could do it on the left. Puts the ball back into the bottom corner. And yeah, man, I was happy. I was definitely happy with the team. I was happy with the result. Happy with the way that it turned out. But there is definitely some things that we need to look at in that game. Timo, Turbo, Werner. He's playing against us. I can't believe it. How many times are you going to give him a chance, Ange? 4-1 up. Look, I know we got the Europa League game in a week against AZ Alkmaar. I'm going to be there, hopefully. I'm going to try to do a match day vlog for you guys. We're going to see how that works out. But we're going to do something with there because I'm going to go to that game. But I know we got that game midweek. Let him play in that game. Europa League. I don't want to see him on a Premier League pitch getting any minutes. He's trash. He's playing against us. Man's got the blue in his heart. I'm telling you, and it ain't the Tottenham blue. It's Chelsea. I'm telling you now. Get him off. But what this does for us, we now move up to 6th in the table. I believe we are a point behind Chelsea, which is fairly decent. They've got a game to play, obviously, against Liverpool tomorrow. We'll see how that pans out. But good win. again, good result, good second half performance. It was a good turnaround from the Brighton game because obviously we saw the the second half where we come out, they absolutely destroyed us, and it was good to see us make that tactical changes. Papsar come on, Madders went off. He's gone off every game this season, and it's not really surprising. But Papsar come on, shored up the midfield, sort of changed us into a double pivot, and I like what I saw from the team overall. And yeah, man, that's it really. West Ham are the little bros. Can't really take too much from this game and get too happy. But at the end of the day, it's a London derby. It's Andrew's first London derby win, by the way, out of the big teams. I believe that's between Chelsea, Arsenal, and West Ham. But yeah, man, we got it. We got over the line, and hopefully we can take this confidence into the midweek game. We've got AZ Alkmaar on Thursday. That's gonna be a good one. Europa League fixture. Hopefully we can get 3-3. We're gonna see the young boys turn out, and then who we've got coming up after that. I'm just checking it right now. Let's see who we got coming up after that. I ain't got it in the top of my head. I wish I did, guys, but I'm not all the way there all the time. Let's see Tottenham's next fixtures. We have got Crystal Palace away. Another London derby. Selhurst Park. It's a dirty one. It's a scrappy one. But nah, man. I think we can take the confidence going into this game, into that game, and yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been a quick video, but we're gonna keep these coming. We're gonna keep the channel. We're locking in. We're taking. I know I've been delaying for far too long. It's been years. People been telling me, make sure get on YouTube, get your own channel. But here we are. We're putting in the work. And I just want to see people showing me some love, showing me some support. And thank you for everything that you have been so far. But thank you, guys. This has been Durag Diaries. It's been your boy, George. It's been another episode, another big win. 3-point collectors. And we are